Hi guys, I'm Maria and welcome to my kitchen. If this is your first time in my kitchen, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll never miss another invite. In today's video, we are going to be making steamed salmon. Super easy to make and packed with a lot of flavors. These are all the ingredients that you need to make this recipe. Again, we are keeping it very simple with basic ingredients with garlic powder, onion salt, black pepper, and some bell pepper, and one scotch pepper. That's rosemary, and that's basically all. Of course, the green seasoning and Knor. These are all the items that I'm going to use to give it some flavor and so on. So right now, I'm basically cleaning the salmon, making sure that everything is removed and there's nothing on the back side because we don't want to eat none of that. So I'm just making sure that the back is very smooth and clean. Next, of course, if you know me by now, I love me some lemon and some lime. So I am moving forward by cleaning it with some lemon and making sure I get all the corners, all the surfaces, so that way it can be super duper clean. Now I'm gonna move forward by cutting the salmon into pieces because I want, for this recipe, you have to cut them into pieces, and I ended up cutting them. Super easy again to make, and you just start cutting them. Also, do you guys clean your salmon or you guys just cook it? Because I feel like a lot of people just cook their salmon, they don't wash it or clean it, which I think it's crazy, but everybody cooks differently. So I end up cutting the salmon into 5 pieces. So now, as you can see, I'm just going in with a little bit of oil. That oil is basically rosemary and garlic together, so that's like a rosemary and garlic oil that I made, and that's what I use to coat the salmon, you know, so that way all the seasoning can stick to it and the flavor don't go anywhere. We're just going in with some black pepper, onion salt, garlic powder, and then we are going to massage the seasoning and make sure every piece is well coated with the seasoning, because we want all that flavor to stay with the salmon. In a pan, I just added some oil, and now I'm going in with some tomato paste. I hate tomato paste because it's always everywhere. And I also added some of my green seasoning in the pan. So now I'm adding a cube of maggi, and I'm making sure everything is stirred together. So right now I just want some of that flavor on the bottom of the pan to be released. So that's why I'm adding water. Add it a little bit at a time, so that way you are able to get all the flavor to release themselves. And then once that's done, we are going in with our salmon. I like to put my salmon bottom first. Yeah, that part first, so that way most of the seasoning get through that and it is so juicy. So now I'm just gonna let it cook for probably 7 minutes on that side, and then when I turn it around, look at this, it looks so good already. And once I turn it around, I'm going to let it cook for an additional 3 minutes. And once that's done, once that's done, I'm going to be adding some peppers and some onions to give it a little more flavor. I don't like my peppers and onions to overcook, so that's why I add them at the end of everything. Once I turn off the stove, I add my peppers and my onions, so that way all the flavors can stick together. And yeah, so this is, see, here you go. Now I'm going to add in some of the onions and then the peppers. And look at this, look at it. When I tell you, this is so juicy and packed with a ton of flavor, so good.